Okay, welcome back, guys and girls, to another episode with myself, Luke. So I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. So yes, as you can see, Bitcoin currently right now is down 3.75%. We're down around $2,600. And so what is happening to Bitcoin? What on earth is happening to Bitcoin right now? Should you be worried? Should you be scared of this pullback, this dump, whatever you want to call it? But yeah, as you can see, we've got this candle wick right down to the downside, and could we be going a lot further down? So we're going to jump into that in just a second. Make sure to smash up the like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We're going to talk about the altcoins. We're going to look at some news about the upcoming I think it's the federal, the Fed's, the FOMC meeting, the Federal Open Market Committee meeting, which is happening this week. So we'll talk about that and other things as well. So jumping straight into the Bitcoin price right now. So like I just said, we're down $2,500. So is this good? Is this bad? I mean, obviously it's bad if we're dumping, but as we go lower, Bitcoin will be cheaper. You have to try and have that mindset. The worst thing you can do right now is start panicking. Nothing goes up in a straight line. We are in a bull market. We do have pullbacks. And really, my opinion, it's not even a pullback. Can we call it a pullback? If we're still stuck in this range, we've been stuck in here for over 100 days. So again, yesterday I measured this. So from here to here, it's around 104 days now. So 104 days we've been going sideways. Bitcoin is being absolutely boring. No doubt most of you that are subscribing or following me on YouTube are dollar cost averaging into altcoins, into Bitcoin, which is probably the best idea. The best thing to do is just DCA into coins. Especially as Bitcoin is boring, then we can buy altcoins and Bitcoin at relatively cheap prices, especially with the altcoins, of course. But yeah, right now, where are we heading to in the short term? So again, like I mentioned, I don't know why yesterday I had my, let me just put this up, there we go. So this is the resistance and this is the clear support. Let's just change this. So as you can see, we've got this channel, and we have been inside here for well over 100 days now, just trading literally, I mean, it's like what, 15k worth from top to bottom. But yeah, we've been trading sideways for over 100 days, so more than 3 months now. And you might be getting absolutely sick and tired of it, bored. It's normal. I've been through this many times before over the past few years. Back in I started in 2018, so I know how you feel if you're new to crypto. If you're new to this, then this is a consolidation period. I mean, last year we had this consolidation period here, which just seemed to drag and drag from spring all the way through to June, and then June 19th we had that pump to the upside. But really, if we just go back to last year, we were going sideways all the way from March right across to here, really, October. So it was about 6 months of sideways action. So what was that? Let me just, why have I done that? With that. So it was like March all the way over to here. It was like 217 days of pretty much sideways action. Obviously that was the accumulation phase of Bitcoin, but it was boring. I remember going through the spring and summer, absolutely boring. Even though I got this trade here and a trade here, it was really, really boring. And then in October, obviously we had that pump to the upside, and it was blast off within what, less than 6 months? Yeah, 6 months. We went from completely being boring around 29 to 30k, and all the way to the top of 74k within 6 months. So Bitcoin, crypto, especially Bitcoin, it can move quite fast in the markets. Like 2 weeks can be like 2 months, or even 2 years sometimes in the traditional markets if you're going to compare. So be patient. Don't worry, don't stress out when you see days like this. We're going to look at the altcoins in just a second. On my channel yesterday, I did mention the fact that we could be forming that double top pattern. So you can go and check out that where I drew this M, and we could be simply rolling over. So I mean, that's a beautiful M. If you're going to trade, again, you don't have to. Trading is not just about longing. You can short as well. So you can go long, you can go short. You've got my links in the description below to Bitflex and Bybit. So sign up there and start trading. Just use proper risk management. Don't get wrecked. Don't be greedy if you're trading. Personally, I don't trade that often. More swing trading 3 to 4 times a year, and that's about it. I prefer to dollar cost average into altcoins. You don't need to even use leverage on altcoins, which again I'll show you in just a second the reason why. But yeah, so in yesterday's episode, mentioned this M pattern, and we could simply just be rolling over and coming back down to these levels of 58k. It is a possibility. I don't think, I mean, anything's possible. We could just smash straight through this and fall all the way back down to 50k, even potentially 43, 44k. Let's look at the Fibonacci. I haven't even looked at the Fibonacci in a while, but that would be quite interesting. From the low of 15k to our all-time high. So yeah, the 0.38 level, and I'm looking at the 0.618 level as well. So the 0.618 level, worst case scenario, is that we come down throughout the summer down to, I don't think we're going to go lower than 50k. So if we do pull back, this $51,000 level, I'm going to be looking at this as a potential swing long position at that 0.38 level, or even I'll probably jump into if we come down to 58k even, I'll probably get a sneaky little trade in here with a very tight stop loss, just in case we smash through and we come back down to the 0.38 level. I'll have my eye on this, another trade ready for here. If we go lower, another one here, and at the 0.618 level for sure. But personally, I do not think, I'll be absolutely gobsmacked if we had a pullback all the way back down into $37,000 per Bitcoin. I just can't see it happening. Worst case scenario, the lowest I think would ever come now would be probably 44, 45k, but that is highly unlikely. Most likely it will be down here at 52k. But again, this is just my opinion, not financial advice, of course. Do your own research. I'm just a random guy on YouTube looking at, well, just looking at my opinion, but you can clearly see these pullbacks, or I mean, these would be potential crashes down to the downside. But yeah, long term for the rest of this year, I do agree with what ChatGPT is saying, that they're predicting, I think ChatGPT is predicting a $100,000 Bitcoin by late 2024 to 2025. So that's interesting. I mean, obviously it's just AI, ChatGPT giving this answer probably to thousands and thousands of people. But I mean, that's what I've been saying on my channel as well. I do think we'll be going to 100k. Maybe not right now. I know in some of my thumbnails I've been talking about 100k in the summer, looking at plan B. I mean, that could happen. I mean, things happen, things move so fast in Bitcoin. 2 weeks later from today, we could be at 90k. That's how fast things can go up, 15, 20k. It can happen. I've seen it before where we've shot up over a week, 10 to 15k. But on the flip side, I've also seen those major pullbacks down 5,000-10,000 US dollars. So the most important thing, if you're going to take anything away from this, is again, just being patient and dollar cost averaging into projects, into altcoins that you like. Wait for Bitcoin to lead the way. Again, right now we've been in this boring consolidation period. It is coiling up for a massive move to the upside eventually. But short term, it's true, we've got this M. We could be rolling over and coming back down to, first of all, 61, 60k. And then if we go through that, I think even if we hit 58k on the daily, why did I put 58k here? It's because of the daily. Yeah, it was all the way down here on the daily time frame. I think if we go below 60k, I think we'll smash straight through this and come all the way down to 52,000 US dollars. So I'm going to put another marker here in green, just so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So as long as we stay in this channel, we might even get this as support at 60k or 58k, bounce off it and come back up, and yeah, just remain to be remaining boring over the summer. So for me personally, I was hoping for a massive altcoin season. I mean, it's still on the card, it's still on the table. It could happen in the summer. So let's see. It is the bull run. It is that bull season. Just a few months ago, we had, just last month or 2 months ago, back at the end of April, we had the Bitcoin halving. So it is looking good. Just if ever you're in doubt, again, people say zoom out, and that's the truth. Don't panic, and just take a step back. When we dump, don't even look at the market. Just switch off and just dollar cost average into projects. Piece of advice, not financial advice, don't keep looking at your wallet every single day, your exchanges, because you will FOMO, panic sell, and all sorts. So the most important thing is have a plan. Don't panic, stick to your plan, and again, you will reap the rewards come the end of this year or into early 2025, unless something major happens, World War III or massive black swan event where we just come crashing down. But if we do come crashing down into the 30s or the 20s, which I highly doubt it, for sure, many people, the big institutions, BlackRock, all of these guys, Michael Saylor, they will be buying up the crypto, Bitcoin, at those price levels. And that's another reason why I can't see us going below 40k, because I don't think the big institutions, the big players, will allow Bitcoin to crash all the way down there, unless it's massive market manipulation so that they can buy Bitcoin a lot cheaper. Anyway, it is what it is. So moral of the story right here is, yeah, we're having this pullback on the daily time frame. You probably saw at the beginning of the episode. Let's just pull this up. We had the RSI divergence. We have formed this bearish divergence on the RSI. So we are falling over, or rolling over, I should say. I did mention this potentially could happen yesterday with that M pattern. So what happens next remains to be seen. But let me know in the comment section below if you're panicking with altcoins, with Bitcoin, if you think we're going to go lower than 58k, if you think we're going to go lower than 52k. We're just going to keep going sideways for the next few weeks, few days, or whatever. Just let me know where you think Bitcoin is heading to next. So another reason this could be happening is people are waiting, obviously, for the Fed rate decision. This could be a reason why crypto is dragging crypto market lower. So I believe the Federal Open Market Committee is happening this week. So maybe that's another reason as well with this meeting. People are wondering, investors are wondering what was going to happen next, what will they announce, etc. It could be another reason why cryptocurrencies, altcoins and Bitcoin are taking a plunge at this moment. But again, it could be a buy the rumor, sell the news thing. Let me know if you think decisions like this really affect the market. Of course, sometimes they do, but again, this could be another reason why Bitcoin is having a pullback, because people are just waiting for an announcement from the Fed. And the last thing I just wanted to mention was the altcoins. Yeah, we're down. I mean, for me, when I look at this, I'm thinking it's the sales in altcoins. For the week, some things are down 30-odd%. I've got Beam and it's down 20%. I never got into this. If you're getting into Notcoin, then I did mention maybe don't jump into it too soon. What I mentioned, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, it was up like 200-300%, and it's easy to FOMO in when you start looking at that, but it's had that pullback 36% in a week. So if you were just patient, like I was mentioning a few weeks ago about Notcoin, then you can get this a lot cheaper, almost half what it was just over 2 weeks ago. So let's see what happens with Notcoin. If we're going to go down a lot lower, if we do go below 1 cent, I'm going to take a deep dive into this, have a look at it, and I might even buy it myself while we're having that pullback. So it's just having the right mindset. It's just trying to change your mindset, And buying crypto when you see days like this is very difficult to do it, especially when you look at the month. Well, the month is actually not too bad. It's mainly the meme coins that have been pumping. But for the week, yeah, there's a lot of things that this is just the top 100. What about the top 200? So right across the board, it's from 20 to 35%. So when I look at this, like I've been saying, it is the sales in altcoins and in Bitcoin. But overall, if we go back to the 100, zoom out if in doubt, and you can see some things are up 9,000, 10,000%. And this was the reason why I just said I never do leverage trading with altcoins, because there's no point. I mean, you could, it's just my opinion. You could do, I don't know, leverage trade bonk, but it's a lot more difficult and more volatile, but you don't need to. I mean, if you put $500, $1,000, I wouldn't do that on a meme coin, I'm just saying. But if you had put $1,000 on bonk, you just made 10,000%, then you can work the math out there. I mean, Solana up 1,000%. You put 1,000 on Solana, so you get the idea. Over the course of the year, it's been phenomenal. So when we see days like this or weeks like this, you don't need to panic. We're in the bull run. Don't panic. Just take a step back. Just walk away from crypto for a bit, and just keep to your plan, whatever you're doing. But I do believe, again, not financial advice, we're still deep inside the bull market. We've still got a fair way to go. This is just some, I mean, we could pull back all the way down here. It could be a massive pullback, but it's consolidation. That's the point of this episode today. We're in consolidation, and don't panic. We will be going up to that $100,000 level very, very soon, towards the end of this year. But that's just my thoughts. Again, just a random guy on YouTube. Let me know what you think, where you think Bitcoin is heading to, if you think we're going to go lower, if you're worried, if you're panicking about Bitcoin, the altcoin space, etc. Just let me know in the comments section below. And any altcoins you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section below. So thanks, guys and girls, for watching. Thank you for listening to me to the very end, rambling on as usual. Have a great day, and I will hopefully see you either tomorrow or Thursday. And yeah, smash up the like button if you haven't done so, even a thumbs down, no problem, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.